recognized symbol of excellence for your entertainment.
Everybody still writes songs, and it just got to a point of just saying, why don't we pull all those songs together and make another album?
Welcome to Machino Music, the show that puts music in Machino Music, with your host, me, Brett Strong. Today on Machino Music, I'll be talking all about the new Alice Cooper Group album, The Revenge of Alice Cooper. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Machino Music Studios here, Machino Music Films. Haven't been in this chair in a long time, and it is, feels good to be back in this chair, sitting at my desk. I mean, as I've said on a few of these videos that I've been putting up, it's just the way things are now, kind of a little crazy. But I'm happy to actually get back in the studio. I've been trying to get a few shows banked. Actually, we were supposed to have Wasp 80s album ranking, but that's been pushed back because now I gotta talk about the new Alice Cooper album. So that one it's in the hopper. It's ready to go whenever. It's like save it for a rainy day kind of thing. So if you've been looking forward to the 80s Wasp album ranking, which I know you have been. Nobody reads the community posts. But if you did, and you're looking forward to that, then, it's going to be coming. But that one's like a few weeks old now. And I still had that pink band on my watch here. This wristband. So you're going to wonder, it's not going to make any sense. And also we might make a few changes to the background at some point. And, then nothing will make sense. Nothing will be continuity. So we're going to talk about the new Alice Cooper album. This is the Alice Cooper Group. This is really big. The Revenge of Alice Cooper. This is the original band, the original 70s band. Back together, really cool. This is really exciting to get a new Alice Cooper album. I mean, he's got so many albums at this point. I've done an album ranking. Actually, why I haven't done like a full catalog album ranking is, I'd be here all day. I don't have that kind of time, especially now. To hell with that. But we're going to do them in little pieces. Like I did 80s Alice Cooper, I did 70s Alice Cooper, and then I just kind of did like the rest of the catalog. And this is the original group. The original 70s group. The last album we got from these guys was 1973, 74. Cover my ass here, say it wrong, and somebody, you got that number, you should. I'm not a computer. I gotta keep so many things in my head, and things are nuts around here. So my brain's turning into oatmeal. Everybody, just bear with me if I get certain little things wrong here and there. Muscle of Love was the last album we got from these guys. And here they are back together in 2025. I almost forgot the current year. What's wrong with me? I'm still reeling from the unfortunate passing of Ozzy Osbourne. And here we have, Alice Cooper still going, same age. Basically the same age, 77 years old. Wow. It's amazing that we got this. Got also this new Alice Cooper shirt. I also got another Alice Cooper shirt that I was going to wear for this episode. I was looking all forward, I got a new Alice Cooper shirt. But that one scared the pants off my nephew. I'm sorry, little man. I don't normally wear what I would think are scary shirts. But I kind of did. It's the same idea, Alice Cooper holding a snake, but the snake's like going through his eyes, and it's like really just black and white. And this one's a little more cartoony, so, and it's brand new, so hey, and I'm talking about the new Alice Cooper album, so I'm going to wear it. So let's talk about this album. Been blathering on enough about other garbage. But this is really cool. What I would say though, the first 3 songs, Black Mamba, Wild Ones, and Up All Night, I mean, those could kind of be, at least to my ears, just like any song from like any of the recent Alice Cooper albums. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, because I like the Alice Cooper solo album, Alice Cooper the Guy, because we got Alice Cooper the band, Alice Cooper the Guy. I find those songs just kind of like, they seem a little like rejects from, you know, like Paranormal, Detroit Stories, or Road, albums like that. But once we get into the Kill the Flies, once we get to that song, after those first 3, I think that's where it starts to sound like the original Alice Cooper group. The band back together. That's what we want, right? We want the, you know, we don't want something that really sounds, I mean, we want to sound like Alice Cooper, obviously, but we want something that sounds like the original Alice Cooper group. The spirit, at least, of the Alice Cooper group.
Everybody says when I sing with this band, I sing entirely different than I sing with the other band. They said it's heavier.
Yeah.
Because the band plays heavier.
Something that sounds like, it's like the, like picking up right where Muscle of Love left off. And I think once Kill the Flies comes in, it starts to sound like Alice Cooper group. Classic 70s hard rock, early heavy metal. I mean, Kill the Flies is one of my favorite songs on the album. So good. Actually, I would say my favorite tracks are Kill the Flies. Blood on the Sun is fantastic. Wow. What a song that is. Because what you're getting here is you're getting the original band members back writing songs. So it's not just Alice and, you know, Bob Ezrin and Desmond Child, we know we were working with in the 80s, all these other like outside writers, which again isn't a bad thing. But you're getting, I mean, Dennis Dunaway. You forget how great these guys were. Songwriters. Dennis Dunaway wrote Blood on the Sun. It's a phenomenal song. One of the longer songs on the record. So good. Yeah. So that's an incredible tune. I also really like Crap That Gets in the Way of Your Dreams. Really funny song title. Neil Smith. Great Neil Smith. The Octopus drummer, as Alice once described him, way his like going all around. He was like, had to have the biggest drum kit of anybody. Amazing drummer. He co-wrote that tune along with Alice and Bob Ezrin. But just to get these guys back writing tunes. Famous Face isn't a bad tune. Michael Bruce writing that one. Another one I really love, one of my favorite tunes on this album, is Money Screams. Wow, what a fun tune. Alice Cooper, Michael Bruce, and Neil Smith writing that one. So it's like, it's a full collaboration with the band. And they did that tune on Detroit Stories, where they're just kind of all, it's having fun, kind of all making fun of each other, like I Hate You. I forget what the song was called, like I Hate You or something. And been a while since I've listened to Detroit Stories. But that was kind of the first time we got the Alice Cooper group back together making songs. But actually Paranormal had a couple of Alice Cooper group songs. But this is like the first full album we've got where everybody's writing, everybody's contributing. And yeah, I mean, if you were a fan of this era of Alice Cooper, and only this era of Alice Cooper, because really those people exist. You know, they say, everything, once he went so everything sucked. I didn't like any of the 80s stuff. You know, I mean, I'm going to say, I'm a huge Alice Cooper fan. I love everything the guy's ever put out. With the original band, solo stuff. I mean, really, I don't think he has an absolutely horrible album. He's just one of those guys. I will get every single album he's ever put out. It's like, there is just, I'm a massive Alice Cooper fan. But if you are a fan of just the 70s era, then, you know, this album's for you. Because really, I think it's as close as we're ever going to get to a follow-up to Muscle of Love. It's the last official album by the original Alice Cooper group. And what's really cool, too, is they're actually able to get the full band. That was a big spit I just did right there. We got the full band because the late Glenn Buxton, says right here, I love this movie poster, album art, so cool, and his special appearance by Glenn Buxton. They had like a leftover guitar track, and they worked it into one of the tunes. Really cool. What song is it? Look at the liner notes again here. What Happened to You is the tune that has Glenn Buxton's leftover. I believe it. There's this like laughing guitar. It sounds like guitar is laughing. It's really cool. I would think that's probably the Glenn Buxton thing because it's just such a distinctive part of the song. So I would think that's him playing that. I have to confirm that. I haven't had time to go looking up a whole ton about this album. But yeah, I've been digesting it, listening to it, and you know, this is one I think I will be going back to. So it's really cool. Oh, and there are also a couple of hidden tracks. Yeah, we get some hidden tracks. Not sure what the titles are of them, but actually I really like the second hidden track. I think it has a really sort of classic Alice Cooper group 70s sound. Really dig that. And again, I love this album cover. I love this album art. Looking like a Hammer horror movie. Really cool. Like a Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed kind of album cover. I dig that. Everything about Alice Cooper and having it back with the original group is just great. Neil Smith looking like Lon Chaney Sr. here. Yeah, just really cool. Got another Alice Cooper album. So there you go. That's just my review of the Alice Cooper group album, The Revenge of Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper, just one of those guys, keeps putting out new stuff. And like we just mentioned at the beginning, you know, we just recently lost Ozzy Osbourne. And, you know, that kind of hit me pretty hard. Go back and watch my tribute. Oh, and I took the comments off of it because, you know, I hope you can understand it because it kind of hits a little close to home for me with stuff that's going on in my life right now. Yeah, to lose Ozzy Osbourne and just still see Alice Cooper still out there doing it and putting out albums. I mean, he's gonna keep going until he drops dead, which you know, doesn't seem like it's gonna be. You know, I mean, you never know. You never know, but he's just one of those guys. It seems like he's just gonna live on forever and ever. And yeah, wow, it's just so cool that we, you know, get a new Alice Cooper album. Somebody still keeping the real heavy metal spirit, this classic 70s early heavy metal vibe going, and this is a very classic sounding album. So yeah, if you're a fan of the Alice Cooper group and just an Alice Cooper fan in general, just love everything he does like I do, then you gotta hear this album. Take it like I do these reviews like I'm your friend recommending something. I'm not a reviewer. I'm not a critic. But I'm just your friend telling you gotta check this out. If you're a fan of Alice Cooper, any era, I think you'll enjoy this record, and I hope you enjoyed watching this. That's it for this week. Until we meet again, this is Brett Strong saying good journey.